What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing out there? What's happening? This is really gonna be about Rick James's musical influences. Yeah, the king, one of the kings of funk music, had a quite an interesting musical catalog of people that inspired him. I'd say everybody from the Beatles to Marvin Gaye to uh, Sarah Vaughan. Um, I would say the Loving Spoonful was one of them. The Temptations, obviously. Um, I'd say the Parliament Funkadelic played a big part on this thing. Sly Stone was. It's a lot of in a lot of Motown. It was a lot of the usual. You know, when you listen to his musicality, there was a lot of depth to it. It loaned itself to a lot of different things, and it depends on which incarnation you got of him. Because there was the rockier side of him before he got signed to Motown, which he had more of an, it was a different edge and a different vibe. So, um, there's a lot of different things like when you hear him musically that you hear are the certain things on the artistry and you're thinking, oh yeah, Rick James could I could definitely hear that vibe. So um, you know, it's one of those things that it's very telling. Very telling. And just with a lot of artists, but they've been around a while and you really listen to what they're doing, you can feel that it's it kind of way it resonates. So his musical influences is like some people he worked with. I mean, obviously with Stevie Wonder, that was obvious. Smokey Robinson was obvious. People that he grew up with, but he listened to a different styles of different artistry. You could hear it in the layering of his music. You hear the kind of configurations, the way he was hearing artistry, and he didn't really sugarcoat about anything about that because, with the musicality, it incorporates so much. So he was influenced by Ray Charles like he was influenced by James Brown. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think he might have been a cousin to James Brown because I know Melvin Franklin from the Temptations. His horn section, the way the call and response between him and Daniel Lamel was very much the way James Brown used to call out his band. So whoever he was ruling with, that was his trademark. So that's, again, you could hear the influence, you could see the influence. It's no shockers. He, spoke on down here, with arrangements and tones. So you could definitely hear that in what he was looking for. How he was trying to blend that in. And Jimi Hendrix was a big influence on Rick James too. And there certain stylings that loaned themselves to that. So he was raised on a strong diet of that, but also a lot of jazz, rock, different intricacies in different episodes of different artistry. So, he's one of those artists that is quite a few interesting with influences, but then he created his own kind of lane from it. So interesting way of how he goes about and you know, uh when you listen, like I said before, I've listened to different aspects of his music and you can hear it. So it loans itself to different types. So he was definitely been influenced by a lot of artistry and things. Anyway, please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another and share it if you like and hit that membership. Because when you do requests like this come true, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free, stay tuned, and we'll be coming back with you fairly soon. I'm out.